Good day, grade 7s, and welcome to this fifth installment of the Technology Grade 7 Term 2 work. Today we're going to have a look at the design issues. So we're going to investigate some design issues. Structural elements. It would be a disaster if a structure were to collapse because of poor design or because it was built using the wrong materials. Look at this picture of a cell phone tower. You can see that the tower is made up of several types of elements or members. It's important that these elements are carefully designed and work together to create a stable and functional structure. If we look at this picture, we can see that the mass is pulled down by the force of gravity. We can then see that the dish pulls down on the tie. We can see that the dish is pulled up by a stud. We can also see the beam is braced by a stud. We can then also see a horizontal beam connecting two columns is called a tie beam. This beam supports the structure. Next, we can see a cable that anchors the tower to the ground is called a guy, or in some cases it's called stays. Guys pull in this direction. Then lastly, we can see that the structure pushes down in this direction. When designing a structure, engineers carefully examine the different parts or members of the structure. They also analyze the functions of the parts to ensure that each part does the correct job. As you can see in the diagram of the cell phone tower, there are various structural elements: studs, ties, guys, beams, and columns. Each of these elements has a unique function within the overall structure. Reinforcing techniques. Many of the structural elements are designed to reinforce the overall structure. As you can see in the diagram of the cell phone tower, studs are used to triangulate the sections and provide reinforcements. The horizontal beams also help to reinforce the structure. Design issues. A structure is designed for a specific purpose. However, when you design a structure, you also need to consider the following issue: visual pollution. Visual pollution is the term given to unattractive visual elements such as too many poles or wires or too many cell phone towers situated in one area. The next one is stability. Structures should be stable and shouldn't fall over when used. The next one is the base size. A stable structure must have a firm base that will prevent it from falling over. Then the last one is the center of gravity. Gravity pulls everything towards the earth. The cell phone tower shown in the diagram on the previous slide will not fall over because the different members balance the tension and compress the forces. That is it for design issues. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comment section.